Maniacs, welcome back to the channel, your local bedhead here. We are going to be discussing something that's, I guess, pretty interesting. Apparently, the Pope decided to come out with a live stream discussing the possibilities of extraterrestrial life. And I was like, we haven't done an alien video in a while, and Penguin Z0 posted a video. This is normally the guy I like to go to for information that has to resolve around drama and just some interesting topics that happen around the world. Something that catches his eyes, which normally actually kind of interests me. So this is definitely something I wanted to hear what he thinks of it. First off and foremost, me and him normally agree on a lot of things. I'm not really sure what the Pope is going to go into about extraterrestrial life. If you had to ask me personally, I personally believe in aliens. I just have no question that the universe is so big and vast that it'd be just crazy not to believe that, extraterrestrials are not out there. I truly believe it. I just have no doubt in my mind that there's other life in this universe that we're just unaware of. It's kind of like like when I talk about ghosts and spirits and stuff, I believe in spirits just like I believe in aliens. I think they're out of the two, they're the most logical and possible out of most of these kind of supernatural, kind of elemental talks or whatever you want to say. Well, we're going to hear what the Pope has to say, I guess, and I'll give you guys my thoughts during and after the video.
While most of you were sleeping soundly in your beds, having wet dreams, I was up tossing and turning all night, just eagerly waiting, like a kid on Christmas morning, for what the Pope was about to say in regards to aliens. If you're confused by that statement, it shows me that you're already so naive and it makes me sick. You're living in the dark, the deep state's controlling your mind, and it's time you break free. And let me be the guiding light to get you there. The Vatican had scheduled a live stream where they were going to go over supernatural phenomenon and even aliens themselves, potentially, according to many headlines. The live stream was slated for this morning, and as of 2 hours ago, that live stream happened. I don't want to get you there. The Vatican had scheduled a live stream where they were going to go over
As my computer wants to glitch out, I wanted to read that stuff really quick. Fact check, is Pope Francis holding aliens conference? Pope holds a press conference on aliens and supernatural occurrences. Pope to hold press conference on aliens and supernatural. Pope staff having press event and aliens and supernatural. So I guess the paranormal would be included with the whole supernatural talk, right?
supernatural phenomenon and even aliens themselves, potentially, according to many headlines. The live stream was slated for this morning, and as of 2 hours ago, that live stream happened. I don't want to get into spoilers, but this was universe-shattering shit. Let me first lay down the groundwork for the lore about what the live stream was supposed to pertain to, then I'll give you the debriefing on what happened.
Yeah, the Pope is going to be holding a live press conference tomorrow to talk about aliens. We live in the golden age of aliens right now.
That's right, man.
The Pope is talking about aliens?
That's right.
Pope set to hold press conference on aliens and supernatural. This is what I'm talking about. It's about time. Let's see what the Pope had to say about the aliens.
I love when he does.
Okay, never mind. The Pope is demanding that I pay the sun. What is this? This is so ridiculous. A word from Larry Kudlow, and that word is go fuck yourself, I guess. I hate.
Yeah, me too, man.
Modern journalists. I'm not paying just for access to a fucking article that you probably lifted from the tweets anyway. It's a radio station. That's what it seems like. 99.9. The Pope station. This one's tuned directly into God. Did you hear Jesus is going to be making a guest appearance at the Pope's press conference? Can you imagine that lineup? This would be like Coachella, but for religion. The Pope, Jesus, aliens, all we need next is Job. That'd be a wild lineup. They would go so hard. The Vatican is scheduled to release documents pertaining to the supernatural and other phenomena, and others are suggesting even about aliens. What's going to happen? According to the National Catholic Reporter, documents will be released that were prepared by 3 investigators. The document is set to explain the new norms considered by the dicastery for the doctrine of the faith about such issues. They have 3 Vatican investigators? Who are they? Is it like Russell Crowe from The Exorcist?
That'd be
more like a documentary than anything?
shit.
What is this? The dicastery for the doctrine of faith. This is I'm very new here. Here's the Holy Father tab. Okay. The last time a report like this was released was in 1978. The Vatican has now prepared papers that share the Pope and the Church's guidelines when it comes to things like apparitions and supernatural phenomena.
Holy shit.
Social media sites, blogs, and others interested in the discovery of the possibility of the existence of aliens and the proof thereof have been buzzing on different platforms, speculating about what will be put forth in the papers. A few media outlets are hinting that there would be something earth-shattering at the news conference, but that doesn't seem like the case. Tomorrow's press conference will be live streamed, and the press conference will be led by Cardinal Victor Manuel Fernandez, who will speak about the Church's view on various items like apparitions and supernatural phenomena. In addition, the doctrine does comment on the Church's view about faith concerning aliens. Why? It's an easy explanation. According to the National Catholic Reporter, it is being done so after a surge in reporting of aliens and supernatural phenomena from the mainstream media. Okay, so this just sounds like they're going to say, like, yeah, if there are aliens, they're, like, totally Catholic. Like, we're, like, completely fine with that. It doesn't seem like they're putting forth their own evidence of their existence, more so about their perspective on aliens versus the faith. That's a lot less hype than I was expecting. I thought the Pope was going to come out there with, like...
Yeah, before he gets into it, I thought he was going to, like, come out here with documents and pictures of, like, you know, actual extraterrestrial life and actually putting a lot of this stuff to bed, but it does, yeah, he's right, it does sound like it's just going to be their perspective on what they personally believe is out there, and that's it. It's not going to be anything like, you know, groundbreaking, you know, alien footage, and the Pope believes in, you know, aliens, he's had a conversation where he shook one of their hands. I mean, like, it's nothing like that, which would have been crazy cool, but clearly not what we're going to be getting. I've been something, though.
Fucking alien head, slap it on the desk and be like, yep, here they are.
Took it down myself.
I'll watch the live stream, but I'm not expecting anything earth-shattering here from the Pope press conference. What time is it? I'll set an alarm so I can be there right on time so I don't miss anything. 12 p.m. Like Eastern? 12 p.m. what? Central? 12 p.m. Pope time? Like, I don't... What does he operate on?
Pope time.
Okay, not even the Reddit's all that pumped. Yeah, I'm not expecting much, so I guess we'll see. I'd love to be pleasantly surprised. The Pope podcast about aliens. Well, it's more than a podcast. He's going full-blown live stream. I don't know if it's on Kick, Rumble, or maybe they have their own dedicated service. Do you think the Pope will talk about the Kendrick versus Drake beef? I know we gathered you all here about, like, supernatural apparitions, aliens, Bigfoot, Sasquatch, Chupacabra, gnomes, goblins, whatever. But let's talk about the Kendrick versus Drake beef for a second, huh? Isn't that shit crazy? Well, aliens are definitely real. 100%. There's aliens out there. I think you'd be a fool to think we're alone in the universe.
Yeah, I agree.
I just know that they're not here. And I don't think they ever have been.
Maybe,
like, aliens scanned us at one point.
That's interesting. That's interesting. I mean, I personally believe that it wouldn't surprise me. Maybe I'll go ahead and say that. It wouldn't surprise me. And I've certainly seen things in the sky that I personally believe could have been a UFO. I could be wrong. I don't know everything about space, so maybe there was an actual legitimate explanation for the things I was seeing. But I swear to God, I've seen UFOs. Things in the sky that I just know for a fact our government or we ourselves just do not move around in the sky like the way that I've seen certain objects in the sky move. That's what I personally believe to be a UFO, which is kind of not wrong. It's an unidentified flying object, which, if I can't identify it, it's an unidentified flying object, so it's not really wrong either. But I always believed that, you know, aliens have been here. I believe, personally, that we have had contact. And, of course, they're not going to just straight up tell us that they've had contact and that we've actually seen, you know, the bodies of aliens and extraterrestrials and whatnot. So I'm kind of shocked that he said he actually doesn't believe that they actually were here. I think they have been, personally. Personally, that's my personal opinion.
I think maybe that has, like, a slim chance. They got us with, like, a fucking UAV after a 3-kill streak somewhere in the cosmos. But other than that, nah, I highly fucking doubt aliens have ever been here.
Wow.
People always misconstrue my stance on aliens. I 100% believe... It's more than a belief. I know aliens are out there. I just really am... I also know they haven't been here. I don't really feel like reading all this. Why in the fuck would aliens be traveling across the galaxy in the golden snitch from Harry Potter?
What is that?
Like, this looks like a Christmas bell. Like,
wait, that's supposed to be a UFO? It was 4 to 6 feet in size and 400 feet above the ground. He first thought it was a balloon, but slowly moved away from the hypothesis. What it failed to move... 4 feet. It's off the ground, 400 feet above the ground, but 4 to 6 feet in size. He felt an urge to go outside early in the morning when he noticed the fast-moving spherical object on the horizon. Did anyone ever get to the bottom of this incident? I don't really know what to say to that. That was in 2014, it says. Okay.
What is this needle? Like, this is...
Makes no sense.
I mean, this is like steampunk almost.
You know what it looks like? It looks like, I'm gonna get to that in a second. It looks like the sphere from Phantasm, like the tall man's sphere. Yeah, that's what it looks like.
You can't be serious. There's no way.
God, it looks fake. It looks like it's held up by strings.
Well, can't argue with that.
The Vatican Alien E3 showcase has concluded. It was about 2 hours long, and I have no fucking idea what they were saying. There's no subtitles that were available for it, so I had to wait for it to be translated by others so it could be fed to me, baby birded, just vomited into my mouth about what was discussed. And the answer couldn't have been more underwhelming. This was like the Willy Wonka experience, but for adults.
Wait, whoa. Vatican tightens rules on supernatural phenomena and crackdown on hoaxes. No shit. No shit. He's actually cracking down on hoaxes. Wow. The Pope himself is aware that a lot of stuff online is fake, and people use it for views and attention, which is something that a lot of people have been actually coming out with of recently, saying that, unfortunately, people like to take advantage of people and make fake videos to actually take advantage and fool people so they can... I mean, don't get me wrong. Aliens are 100% real. I agree with Charlie. I 100%. Aliens are real. But yes, scammers and con artists and dipshits are real too.
So fucking lame. Basically, they just came out with these set of rules and guidelines that would help people avoid being the victim of scams and hoaxes. So, since alien sightings and UAPs and all types of supernatural phenomena are being reported so frequently, and a lot of times, well, every single time pretty much, it's all from bad actors fraudulently just using this as a way of making money off it or generating headlines.
Holy shit.
The Vatican decided to come forward and tighten its grip, just get like this titty twister on it, and let people know, from now on, only a pope rather than local bishops can declare apparitions and
Apparitions of the Virgin Mary and weeping statues have been a part of Catholicism for centuries, but the age of social media has prompted the Vatican to issue a crackdown against potential scams and hoaxes. Holy shit! That is crazy. Like, is this going to make much of a difference? No, but it is kind of neat to see. I know he finds it lame. I kind of don't find it lame. I kind of find it refreshing, in a sense. Like, you don't have to believe in everything you see on the internet. As a matter of fact, you probably shouldn't. New rules issued on Friday say that only a pope, rather than local bishops, can declare apparitions and revelations to be supernatural. The document norms for proceeding to discernment of alleged supernatural phenomena, updates previous guidance issued in 1978 that is now considered inadequate. So basically, apparently, a pope or somebody of that caliber or a bishop are the only ones who can say whether or not something is supernatural or not. So basically, you shouldn't be going by what people are doing online. Only somebody who has that level of status should be the ones telling you whether something is real or not, which I'm not sure if even they can make mistakes, right? I mean, they're people just like us. They can make mistakes too. So even if something looks obviously like realistic and they say it's real, that doesn't mean it's necessarily real. So that's a very odd thing. But I do agree with them that the scams and the hoaxes are actually bad. I do agree with that it's not about, being honest with your audiences. It's about the money. And that's kind of what it comes off as. That's crazy that he said all this. That's crazy.
Revelations to be supernatural. So that's a pretty vague term. That's kind of all-encompassing. So if you see like a light in the sky that you can't quite explain, you can now no longer write it off as aliens or try and portray it as something other than, well, that was a weird light, until a pope comes forward and says, yep, that shit was freaky. That one's going in the alien logbook, son. So from now on, only a pope has the power to declare something as supernatural. And this is basically just patch notes to their previous guidelines issued in 1978. And the reason they did this is to crack down on people falling victim to bullshit baloney. So, as mentioned here, some cases of supernatural phenomena were exploited for profit, power, and personal interest, or even a pretext for exerting control over people or carrying out abuse.
Wow.
There's a quote here that says, "The possibility of believers being misled by an event that is attributed to a divine initiative, but is merely the product of someone's imagination, desire for novelty, tendency to fabricate falsehoods, or inclination towards lying." So overall, this press conference was about announcing these new rules which aim to streamline the process of declaring something truly supernatural, so that way people can avoid being scammed as frequently as they have been. So for everyone like me who wanted this press conference to have like eye-opening new information about aliens or anything supernatural, we were left high and dry, dick in hand, with nothing to eat here. This breakfast that they served up was a fucking nothing omelet, unfortunately.
Yeah,
I mean,
man.
it's cool that they're doing something to try and crack down on people using supernatural sightings to exploit people. Like, yeah, that's obviously a good thing to try and, you know, tighten the screws on.
I agree.
But damn, the way that the media hyped this up really had me and many others believing that this might be something big. Like, the Pope comes forward, like, you know, pyrotechnics are going off, smoke shooting, they start playing the Undertaker WWE walkout music, and the Pope approaches the mic, flips down a pair of sunglasses, and says, "We're not alone." But that's not what we got from the live stream. Maybe one day, I guess we'll see. But yeah, that's the most recent alien update in the world. I keep my finger on the pulse of anything extraterrestrial. So yeah, anyway, that's about it. So yeah.
I fucking love Charlie, man. Charlie's so good. He's great at explaining things, and he's funny. He's funny as hell. But I actually agree with him, and I genuinely, yes, this is very important. Jeez, YouTube, my computer is lagging, man. I exited out of that, and the video still started playing. Oh my god. It is really important, and I know there's a lot of people in the world today who view it as ruining their fun. It's good that you're having fun. You should always have fun. You should love watching what you love. And I'm not encouraging anybody to stop watching YouTube channels that really they love. However, if you are somebody who's watching these YouTube channels and hoping that all of this is real evidence of the paranormal or aliens or supernatural phenomena or whatever have you, I unfortunately have to tell you that is just not always the case. And most of the time, unfortunately, people take advantage of people. No matter how much they say they love you, it's so sad that you have to watch what you say. It's so sad that if you say one thing that a fan base doesn't agree with, you're automatically put on a fucking darting board, and they're all trying to take shots at you with the darts. Like they're just, yeah. Or like your face is plastered on a punching bag, and the whole community is just going at that punching bag. I want to know what you guys think down below, though. What do you think about this whole subject? Do you think it's a good thing that the Pope said something like this, or do you think it's a bad thing? I'm here to hear your guys' opinions down below. So please, if you're new around here, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. I'll certainly see you guys in the next one. Thank you so much, and definitely take care.
If you can't, who can't speak, can't answer through, you won't be meant dead.